Good morning, my dear students. Today I will be start to benefits and deduction of assessment of companies. We have already the complete of many points. We have already discussed is overview and definition of company as per Act 2013 and as per Section 2 Clause 17. And we have already discussed the type of companies and tax rates is special tax rates and concessional tax rates. And tax rates, it will be domestic company and section 115 BAA and section 115 BAB. And we have already discussed of the tax rates of the companies for the assessment year 2013, 23 and 24. And we have already discussed the benefits and deductions, section 115 BAA and 115 BAB and section 115 BAB and BAE. And special note for section 115 BAB and section 115 BAE. We have already discussed the regarding of benefits and deduction. Now I will be discuss with you the benefits will not be available under section 115 BAC. As per because we have already discussed here is the BAB and BAD, BAE, and here I special benefits not allowed as per section 10, because as in income tax section 10 always discuss the regarding of deduction and rebates. If section 10 AA is a special economic zone is not deduction is available under section 115 BAC. Salary allowances except traveling, daily, conveyance allowance, etc. Leave travel concessions, salary deduction under section 16, professional tax and entertainment tax. Interest deduction on self-occupied house property and additional depreciation. Section 33AB and section 33ABA. Section 35 Section 35 scientific research. It is outside contributions. It is many companies involved is L&T. Just a latest example is DRDO and L&T. Is one is it is talk is related to we can work any situations. It is very lightweight. It is related to section 35 scientific research is outside contribution is with the DRDO is when is Tata already is working for is armed force for it is related to section 35 is the scientific research in vehicles and bus and trucks and railway. It is many companies that are working for section 35. And section 35 AD, it is a specified business. It is section 35 CC agriculture projects and chapters 6A reduction is except section 80 CCD clause 2, section 80 CCH clause 2 and section 80 JJAA. Section 115 BAC is a default of tax regime for individual, Hindu undivided family, association of person, body of individual and artificial juridical person. If they exercise the options to shift out of the default tax regimes, then general slab will be applicable. Here is recording of surcharge. Additional tax imposed on top of the standard tax burden under the Income Tax Act 1961. If total income till 50 lakh up to, it will be tax is surcharge, it will be nil. Above 50 lakh to and less than 1 lakh, 1 crore, its surcharge will be 10%. And above 1 crore rupees, but less than 2 crore rupees, you will be paid the 15%. And above 2 crore rupees, more than 25% is it will be. And regarding of surcharge, it is not. Surcharge rate 25% is not applicable in the condition of short-term capital gain. 25 percentage surcharge not applicable in short-term capital gain. Under section 111A and long-term capital gain under section 112A and section 112A also is applicable for dividend income and long-term capital gain under section 112A. Now is again a very important point regarding of book profits. We have already discussed in the book profits the calculation of unit block 2, unit 3rd. We have already discussed. Now we are discuss in assess block 3rd is unit 1. I have already discussed all the details of regarding of your knowledge and how to calculation of book profits and how to calculation of interest of partners in the section 40 clause B. I have already discussed all details with practical problem. A company's normal tax due is less than 15% of its book profits. Here is normal tax due is less than 50% of its book profit. It is required to pay MAT. MAT is full form is a minimum alternate tax at a rate of 15% of book profit along with any applicable surcharge and health education fees. Now is another condition. A company which is a part of IFSC, full form of IFSC, International Financial Service Center. Its income only in foreign currency that may be converted will be required to pay minimum alternate tax MAT. It is a condition of foreign company at a rate of 9% plus relevant fees and surcharge. In India, relevant fees and surcharge is 4%. A company opt and adopt special rate taxation under section 115 BAA and section 115 BAB are not required to pay minimum MAT. It is the minimum alternate tax under section 115. It is under section 115 BAB and under section 115 BAA. Not required to pay MAT, minimum alternate tax. A company adopt and choice the special tax rate under section 115 BAA or 115 BAB. will be intangible, ineligible, not intangible, ineligible for certain deduction such as section 80IA, 80IAB, 80IAC, 80IB and others say for deduction under section 80JJAA and 80M is now we will be check your is knowledge and we have already discussed all points and now I will be check your knowledge it will be right or wrong and first of all I will be discuss here is questions and what will be right answer it will be will be discussing. Okay, my dear students, we will be start with the check your knowledge, and you can say it is your is checking your knowledge, and it is the uh, is a assignments for the working after some topics in the study. What is the main objective of a company evaluations according to the Income Tax Act 1961? Here is the four option A, B, C, D. A. To adding in adherence to accounting standards. I think everybody know what is the accounting standards. If you mention the, you will be maintain the accounting record as per accounting standards. Then you earn to income. This income will be tax payable. If your income no business not have any record as per accounting standards, you if you can earn some amount, it this income will be taxable. But actually, you are not follow accounting standards. It is not as a income calculation is wrong. You should be proper is accounting standard. Accounting standard body is the working for in a accounting standards is many accounting standards changes in the last many few years. And B to establishing qualifications for government subsidies. Government providing to a section we have already discussed. So here is the this point is section is 10A special economic zone like this here to establishing qualification for government subsidies. We are now for a establish a company for subsidies. It is okay, yes, but not here is the main purpose of the evaluating of the companies. And C to confirm tax obligations and guarantee adherence to tax regulations. This is the confirm tax obligations and guarantee adherence to tax qualifications, regulations. And to observe corporate governance practices. Out of 4 point is which is best is the answer as per my dear students. I will be read again and I will be then you will then I will come to right answer. Adding in adherence to accounting standards. Main point is accounting standard. Here is to establishing qualification for government subsidies and to confirm tax obligations, guarantee adherence to tax regulations. A or B also combination of C. To observe corporate governance practices. Right answer is C. It is C means to confirm tax obligations as per Income Tax Act 1961 and guarantee adherence to tax regulations. Okay. Now in the second question, for the theoretical purpose. Now we will be do a practical questions after this. identify which of the options. It means you will be identify the option below is not a crucial factor when evaluating companies for Income Tax Act 1961. It is consideration. Very easy question. A. Assessing financial performance, which is not crucial factor. Assessing financial performance, recognizing opportunities for social responsibilities initiatives, examining markets positioning, and determining taxable income. Right answer is B. Recognizing opportunities for social initiatives. Now we will do a practical question discuss and we will do practical questions. It will be very important and we will be now is first of all I will be read the questions, then I will be do again. Newton Limited as is a company engaged in the business of biotechnology. What is the nature of business? Biotechnology. The net profit of the company for the financial year ended. Now, in the one question is here, what is the meaning of financial year? Anybody student you know? Please can explain. Is 31st March 2023 is rupees 35 lakh rupees 25,890 after debiting the following items. We will be discussing here the following items. Number one, purchasing. Sorry, uh, purchase price of raw material used for the purpose of in-house research and development. GST include 1,80,000 and ITC is not admissible. Here is amount is 1,80,000 is 1,80,000 also includes in the GST. It means is actually is 10 lakh rupees. Purchase price of assets used in house research and development. Land 5 lakh, building 3 lakh. Expenditure incurred on notified agriculture extension project 25 lakh 50,000 and purchase of land 40 lakh. Expenditure on training for skills development 32 lakh 50,000. Expenditure incurred on advertisement in souvenirs published by political parties. It is amount is 75,000. In current days, everybody you know is electronic bonds. Is now is last election is 19 Lok Sabha. It is majorly role play, but is media not more focused for the e-bonds as per Supreme Court's order instructions. Because this matter is involved to Supreme Court, media not in the maximum involved. Expenditure incurred in issue of rights 80,000 and Expenditure incurred on issue of debenture 50,000. Penalty paid under GST Act 35,000. Penalty paid for breach of contact with a customer 40,000. Interest paid on loan taken from bank for payment of advance income tax 60,000. Provision for loss subsidiary 85,000. Now we have already read all questions. Compute the income under the head business and professions, profits and gains of business and professions. It means here we will be calculate the business or profession as per section. For the assessment year 2023-24, assuming that the company does not opt or adopt the provision of section 100, section 115 BAA. I have already discussed the what is the section 115 BBA. Now I will be start the questions in details. We will be calculation of here is I will be write down here and it is computation of income under the head under the business and the profession of profits or gains under the head of under the head profits and gains of business or professions. And the assessment year 2023-24. It is the typing mistakes. Some words we are using is the capital word and some using is the. I will be here mention as a sorry. Here I will be use in the columns the calculation of in the three tables which is required. Now is this question will be solved with this. One is here is the particulars and is here is amount and here is amount will be in rupees. I am not using here the symbol of currency. It is mentioned is rupees. Okay. Now, in the questions, how many net profit? Here is it is the net profit. I will be mentioning here, but right here is net profit as per profit and loss account. Now we will be add means plus. We have already I have discussed this in this questions is all points is will be some points will be add and some point will be deduct. Now first point is add items debited to profit and loss accounts, but to be disallowed purchase price, but disallowed disallowed how many amount will be disallowed purchase price of land, purchase price of land. In regarding of research and development, being expenditure not allowed as per deduction under section 35. Purchase price of building used in the house research and development being capital expenditure. It means we are using here the 100% of which is allowable as deduction under section 35, deduction under section 35 clause 1 sub clause 4 Roman and section 35 clause 2. Purchase price is here I will mention here is 5 lakh rupees. And next question is purchase price of raw material, purchase price of raw material used for the purpose of R&D, R&D 100% qualified deduction under section 35 clause 2 2AB. It is here is nil. It is here is expenditure incurred expenditure incurred on notified skills. Notified skills here is incurred on notified expenditure, which is in the question is also given to and purchase of raw material 100% notified is it is I will be change some here. Expenditure incurred on notified skills development under section allow deduction 100% the purchase of uh, land building land building it is section land building expenditure deduction under section 35 CCD. This is 40 lakh rupees. 40 lakh rupees. And here is it is again is expenditure incurred expenditure incurred of is agriculture extensions agriculture extension project. It is 100% deduction is allow under section 35 which is alphabetically is mentioned is 35 triple C. And this next is expenditure incurred incurred expenditure incurred on notified skills development project. It is for skills development. 100% deduction is allowed. Deduction 100%. Sorry, 100% deduction is allowed under section 35 CCD. Now is expenditure incurred expenditure incurred on advertisement in the souvenir published by a political party not allowed as deduction as per section 35 clause 2B. Amount is amount it is 75,000. You can see the questions, all question is I'm taking here in the questions information. And now expenditure incurred of shares and debentures. I will mention first. I will take in the expenditure incurred on a right of shares. Expenditure incurred on issue of debenture. Mm, So take is a debenture is allowable. This amount is nil. Now will be take his first is debenture is now I will take to expenditure incur on the issue of right right shares not allowed as per as a deduction since expenses is of capital income capital nature. This amount is as per his nature of capital it is 80,000. It is I have discussed is debentures and the shares. Now I will be it is and penalty of paid under GST law. GST law. The GST law not allowed not allowed as deduction. This amount is 35,000. It is next is penalty paid of breach paid for breach of contract with a customer with a customer. This amount is interest paid on loan taken from bank as per income tax not allowed as deductions not is purpose of the business or profession is loan taken and interest not for business and profession so it not will be here it will be competitive. This amount it is that this loan is here will be that and is penalty paid to penalty paid to penalty paid for on that if this goes to which I have already taken is nil and now is interest paid on loan. Interest paid for each of contract with a customer. Interest paid on loan taken on loan taken from bank for payment of advance tax, advance income tax. Advance income tax not allowed, not allowed as deduction since is not for the purpose of business or professions. Since since the same or not, same is not for the purpose of business and professions. This amount is 60,000 and now is provision for loss of subsidiary not allowed as deduction. 85,000. Now I will be come to again the questions informations. Okay, it is I will be here is it is income is we have already consider of and this is fully tax exempted and expenditure only expenditure is agriculture expense also it is 25 lakh also is we have already the question mentioned and it is we have already the purchase of land as per the question demand we have already had and total is This expenditure on training skill development, it is 100% is deduction, and is political party expenditures not allowable. It will be add, and it is expenditure on issue of rights. It is 80,000. It is 80,000. It will be and date as a it is as a add, and expenditure on debenture. It is also add, and interest penalty. It is also add, and penalty paid is for is in advance income tax. It is 40,000. It is also not add. It is not add, and penalty paid and advance also is, and provisions for subsidiary is add, and now we will be all information we have already add. 5 lakh plus 40 lakh it is equal to 45 lakh, and 45 lakh plus 45 lakh rupees plus 75,000, it is and plus 80,000 plus 35,000 and plus 60,000 plus 85,000. This is total amount. It will be considered as a here 85,000. It will be considered as a total is now is 48 lakh rupees 35,000, and now will be here is the profit and gain from business. It will be here is now will be 32 lakh plus is 48 35 48 lakh 35, and this amount will be 83 lakh rupees 63,000 890. This is our is profit of the business. And here is the some notes is very necessary. I will be here is the regarding of notes discussions in rough work. GST, why not mention in the GST on which ITC ITC is not, we have already question, not admissible. Admissible is an expenses under section 37, and this is the first, and second is expenditure incurred on advertisement to political parties, section 37, under section 32, sorry 37 clause 2b. political party donation is as a while calculating income under the head profit gain of the business, but the same would be allowed as the deduction allowed under section is 80 GGB from the gross total income of the company. Gross total income of the company. Okay, now we have concluded discussions, and if you have any doubts, you can contact to toll free number for the query. And we have already write down discussions, and we have already which amount will be at yellow parts and is another is not add. And we have already discussed all points and why not is did add and why is not is less not add in this profit. We have already discussed regarding of GST in the ITC. The amount is 11 lakh 80,000. It's 1 lakh 80,000 GST. Already mentioned in the question is this figure is first point, and this is this first note is also mentioned properly in the question. Why not? And second is all is point will be deductible and not deductible. Why? Because this 100% is 100% is deductible. So cannot add here. Now we will be come to the conclusions of this assessment of companies. Now we have already now it will become to is the conclusions of this the company structures, and we have already discussed in the definition of person as per section 2 clause 31 as per income tax act 1961. A person is the company artificial AOP and BOI. A company structures juridical restrictions and tax planning must be considered taxation companies. Taxation significantly affects corporate profitability, investment decisions, and competitiveness as well as we have already discussed and seen. Companies must pay tax, but proactive tax management. Here is the we have already discussed is the regarding of block one is the tax planning, tax evasion, tax avoidance, and tax management. It is the strategical financial management. With the companies with rules and smart tax planning, and we can use the loopholes of the law in the beneficial for the taxpayers. And as per company financial performance, it will be improved if government of India is as per income tax, they will be tax benefits, business will be improved. And in upcoming budgets, it will be main focus on the women incomes and women businessmen. All it will be mainly focused as per new sources. Tax laws change and worldwide tax system becomes more easily and complex. Corporations must adopt their tax strategy, and we will be used is the ethical practice. And today now is in the worldwide is multinational enterprises needed a balanced tax system to ensure physical responsibility and long-term sustainability. All is very important. Now is the four is mainly keywords of this transfer of pricing, corporate tax, and corporate governance and operational efficiency. Now it is what is the meaning of transfer pricing? It is the within multinational corporations, the transfer pricing describes the cost of products, services, intellectual property that is moved between connected entities. It seeks to eliminate tax evasions and guarantee accurate tax assessment across and by ensuring that connected parties execute transactions and arm's length reflect fair market values. It is you can see is the share market's value. Just I'm giving to here is example. Uttar Pradesh government gave to a company to manufacture. They will be prepared a jail in Hathras and one place is remaining. And this price will be increased 30 rupees to 160 rupees. This the reflect of market prices and share price in the value of in the company in the market. And this corporate tax is imposed on earning companies or enterprise is known as a corporate tax. It is usually depend on the net income of the business, which is frequently subject to a number of credits and deductions. And corporate governance is assessing the offense of financial reporting, like balance sheet, profit and loss accounts. Executive compensation, broad markup, and governance structure of any organizations, and is many is operational efficiency, like is evaluating cost structures regarding of cost sheet, the production methods, supply chain management, and productivity of the business. All points is thank you very much for complete the below third is unit one. It is if you have any query, you can discuss with me and toll free contact number, and I will be suggested. Thank you for listening in the properly this video.